character isn't truly established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority.
Charlie Brown, you're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched to a winning baseball game, never been able to kick a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I remember this.
In a sense of water that is very remedy.
But sir, I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It is truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
The prince would be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to study Charlie Brown's face. Would you hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you're liable to see for a long while.
Some days, I like to wake up early and watch the sun rise. And I think of how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky was so clear and the sun was so bright. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive. What a good man you are.
You are kind!
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have his faults, but for the moment, let's just say
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. And a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. If you go hard and do anything, you could be king, Charlie Brown. You could be
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess, I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right. But I lie awake at night,
Never sleep.
with questions in my ear.
Loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the lead.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I
Charlie Brown,
hear
Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
get on the bus.
get on the bus. Go ahead, get on the
meaning. I'm not good, I'm not bad, I'm sort of in between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I don't understand.
With a heart such as yours, you could open any door to go to a game. You're the king, Charlie Brown. You're good, big,
Nothing lasts forever. All good things must end. I've memorized that phrase by heart. So tell me, I need to know it. When do the good things start?
Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
You know, I feel like lunchtime is the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Then again, the mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed at all. Then there's the night too, lying awake and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And the hours in between, when I do those stupid things. Well, I guess lunchtime is among one of the worst times of the day for me. Guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. You know, some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter jam sandwiches, they're lonely. I guess they're right. When you're really lonely, peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job of painting these benches. There's that cute little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what would happen if I went over and asked if I could sit by her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed at. Well, there's an empty spot on the bench where she's sitting. I could just walk over and sit by her without any thought to it. All I'd have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. In fact, I hardly think she ever does look at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small, she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Frida, you're thinking of that other dress. The one I'm talking about is the very light blue one with the design embroidered about the waist.
I don't remember.
Let me see that pencil. You see, it was something like this, and then it had a sash like this, and this skirt, and these puffy sleeves.
Oh yes, I remember. You should let me borrow it sometime. It looks so good with my naturally curly hair.
Of course.
The redheaded girl is looking at me with this stupid bag on my head. She must think I'm the biggest fool alive. Then again, if she's not looking, I could just slip it off real quickly, and maybe she'd never notice. Then again, if I just kept it on my head, I'd never have to know whether she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's getting very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well. One lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. wonder why they stop to say.
Do you know something showed up? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. At parties he'd play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think that if someday we two should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Mary was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally. But I think that a man can really come closer to it by directing all the forces of his life towards a single goal that he truly believes in. And I do not think that a man's personal search for happiness is really a selfish thing, either because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
Oh, brother.
You know, a princess sort of thing, with a big ballroom and lots of beautiful dresses and some nice slippers. But I guess that's kind of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No. Oh no, not at all. I mean, we all have our little daydreams, or ambitions, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, this is what I've had myself for years, but I've never told anybody.
What is it? You can tell me.
No, it's not the sort of thing I should. No, I don't think I will.
Come on, I won't tell anybody. Please, Charlie Brown.
Well, I absolutely hate the name Charlie. I want to be called Flash. Everywhere around the school, I want people to know me as Flash. And everywhere they go, they'd say, hey, there goes Flash.
Listen to this.
Oh. What's wrong, Marcy?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. And suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven had it nice.
Gosh, fella, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
All right, back up on your doghouse. I'll be out a little later with your supper.
I think Snoopy is such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable? how things turn out so well. Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my house with the sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Ah! Rats! I feel every now and then that I'm gonna bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fish or an animal, crouched on the limb of a tree. La 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 la. I'd stay very, very still till I see a victim come. I'd wait knowing very well every second counts. And then like the fish or little creature I am, I would pounce. I'd pounce. I'd pounce. Ay. You know, I never realized it was so far down to the ground from up here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You know, I wonder if it'll snow tonight. Oh.
I think I'll walk right up to that little redheaded girl and I'll introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself and then I'll ask to sit by her. I think I'll ask to sit by her and I'll tell her that I've always been very fond of her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Hey, Snoopy. I found a stick. I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will go and retrieve it. Understand?
I, the dog, could not be any less interested.
Disgusting habits. Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a human as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, collecting antique telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and it is good. Perhaps these men cope with their everyday problems. But I think that it's going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket. It's like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
No. There's your little baby brother Linus with his silly little blanket.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the... Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket and me, and me, and I believe Queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure A person can only become a queen by being born into a royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way you could ever become a queen, Lucy. I'm sorry, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace and I'll wear my crown and swimming and everything. And when I go out to my coach, all the people will cheer and I will shout at them. What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
No, this must have a loophole. This sort of thing always has a loophole. No one should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
I know. It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I've had a few pieces of well-placed correspondence, and I get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
Oh, I know. When I get older, I'll make lots of money. I'll work and work until I have lots of money, and I'll buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
I will buy myself a queendom, and I will kick out the old queen. I will be head queen. Okay, switch channels.
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think that you can come right in here and take over?
Linus. These 5 fingers, individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them together, they become a fighting force terrible to behold!
Yes, Your Majesty.
May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I being judged on what I had learned about this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my seat? Perhaps I was being judged on the quality of coping herself, out of which my creation was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of coat hangers that are used by the dry cleaning establishments that return our garments? Is this not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seat? Thank you, Miss Ockmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody!
Are you mad at all the animals and the birds and the fish? How about all the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and all of the stars? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at all the rocks? Are you mad at cars and buildings and TVs and circuses and bracelets and roller skates?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Well, are you mad at jump ropes?
I am especially mad at stupid jump ropes!
Hey, Peggy Jean, this is for you. Nope, that doesn't sound right. This is for you, Peggy Jean. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, you can do it if you just don't get nervous. Here, Peggy Jean, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, here she comes. You got this. This is for you, Peggy Jean. Merry Christmas. Oh. I'd give anything that little redheaded girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did. Maybe it's in her mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. Then again, if she did send me something, I've got to look. Hello?
Hello?
Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I think I know where you need Valentine's here, Charlie Brown. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentine's here, Charlie Brown. There's no one sent you any!
I can't stand it with them all laughing and enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. Did I get any in return? No, I did not get one single Valentine. Everybody got Valentines but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. I don't know what to do. Everything's going wrong.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll work?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid with spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly, blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings is going to do any good, why do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am, and nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Now, wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person is thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snippy, or lovely like me, the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me!
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm getting to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
Now, be 5 cents, please. Thank you, Charlie Brown.
I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan. I finally decided to try fudge marble. Then I had to decide between a plain cone and a sugar cone. Well, I chose the sugar cone. And what happened? I went out the door, and I dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
No. Today is actually my grandfather's birthday.
Oh, really? How old is he?
63.
63?
I know. It's hard to believe that he was once a human being.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Do you hear me? An art. Art, 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 art.
You fascinate me, Schroeder.
All right, everybody out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Up and at 'em, Snoopy. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the fields and woodlands lay open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
You should be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this. The scent is fresh. The trail is clear. Come on, let's get out there and track us down a big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling she's determined. Okay, if that's what she wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy. We ought to see lots of game today.
Schroeder, do you still have that picture I gave you of me?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture!
No, today's been a bad day for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be better.
In some parts of the world, Charlie Brown, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. If tomorrow is already today, Charlie Brown, then there's no possible way that tomorrow can ever be a better day.
You know, you're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits,
I
chasing
can't believe we have to write a book report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit, stupid book about a stupid rabbit who's a special book from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I like the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where the dum-dums were off to the sheriff, nodding his back. And then Robin and everyone saw him saw his prize attack. And they captured the sheriff. And all was good for the carried him back to the camp where the sheriff was just there. And they're all but it wriggled away. And the sound of the call. This man rushed through the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of a deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. Get up or start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Dunk of the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in wing. It was a sign for the fight to begin. Sing! And then it looked like the sheriff would win. But not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits. Run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write a book report of any quality in just 2 days? How can they conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many ways?
Not to mention the extreme pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
If I start writing now, when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is all good at all. Love it, oh yeah.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home. 94, 95, the very, very, very.
Haven't even started yet.
Oh yeah? That's what you think. Oh yeah? That's what you think. Oh yeah? That's what you think. Oh yeah? That's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah? That's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her
Your new philosophy.
my new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she, look see, a D, a D. But why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally, but I gotta go practice Chopin's Doctrine in B-flat minor.
No, I like it. No, that's a good philosophy. No, no, no.
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes. I mean, no. It's like a guarantee. These new philosophies can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a Disney maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Sally, some philosophies are simple. Men's not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave a message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No.
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. It's new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah? That's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy. Much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our lives. This is it! This is it! We only have 24 hours left! Help me! Help me! This is the last day! Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
All right, team, I want this to be the biggest and best game of our entire season. And I want everyone out there playing with the best he or she has got.
Charlie Brown, I thought of some new strategy for you. So why don't you tell the other team that we're going to play them at a certain place, right? But only it isn't the real place. So then, when they don't show, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that good strategy? I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
I want everyone out there playing with the best he or she has got. If we really remember team and spirit, I'm sure we
That
can.
other team was trashed against Charlie Brown, but I got even with them. I said to them, you guys think you're so great? Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
I bet it did. We really grit our teeth and bear down.
You shouldn't be a playing minute. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
Ooh, see, that is a great idea, Chuck. You'd be a great bench manager. You could say, bench, do this, or bench, do that. You could even be in charge of where you put the bench. See, you could say, bench, I want you over here, or bench, I want you right by my side.
I can't stand it!
Charlie Brown, what's the sense in our play when we know we're going to lose? If there was even 1,000,000 to 1 chance we might win, it would make some sense.
Yeah.
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance. Yeah! Come on, give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an M. What do you got?
Team! There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was a manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always, but somehow or other disaster struck at the baseball game. Huddle up! Hey, swing!
I got it!
I got it!
You said you had it!
Three balls, 2 strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit a good, strong clout. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by fighting a runner and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus Cup flies from the 3rd story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had 42, no one could argue with that. And 1 run would win us the game as I came up to bat.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're all behind you, sort of. I mean, this kid can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. Now, all you have to do is bear down. Just bear down. And when you get to first, watch me for my signal. Okay, got it, Flash?
For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I showed her my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
I'm sorry to have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. Now, I know your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you at this point that you don't even realize when you're being crabby, but it's true just the same. You're a very crabby person, and you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind my saying this, Lucy, and I hope you take it in the spirit it's meant. I think we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said, the first rule to anyone ever is to know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, who was Socrates anyway, huh? What does she have to do with this anyway, huh? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Know thyself. Ugh!
Hey Snoopy, wanna help me get my arm ready for the new season? Watch out for this one. It's a new fastball.
Oh, hello, Charlie Brown.
Hi, Lucy.
I'm conducting a survey and I'm wondering if you mind answering a few questions.
Certainly, Lucy.
I'm conducting a survey in efforts to know myself better, something. And my first question is, on a scale from 0 to 100, you see 0 to 50 is average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
Well, Lucy, that's a very hard question to answer.
Your bowels need not be signed, and all answers are held in the strictest of confidence.
Well, still, Lucy, that's a very hard question to answer.
You can have a moment to think it over, or we can come back to that question later.
I think I'd like to come back to it, if you don't mind.
Certainly. My next question deals with certain personality traits you may have observed. In regards to my personality, would you say that mine is A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Now, would it be A, B, or C, Charlie Brown? A, B, or C? A, B, or C, Charlie Brown?
I guess I'd have to say forceful, Lucy.
Forceful! Okay, check mark next to letter A then. Okay, and my next question is, how would you rate my ability to get along with other people as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
I guess that means a lot by what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in a crowd, that sort of thing.
Do you have a space for abstention?
Okay, we'll just work on none of the above. Now my next question is, in regards to my physical appearance, would you say that mine is stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Well, I don't know, Lucy. You look just fine to me.
Stunning! Okay, I think we should get back to that first question, Charlie Brown. On a scale from 0 to 100, using 0 to 50, it's average, 75...
Remember the question, Lucy.
Well?
$51.
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. Well, thank you for your cooperation, Charlie Brown. It is very much appreciated.
Thank you, Lucy. Ow, ow. Come on, Snoopy.
Oh, one more question, Charlie Brown. Would you say that would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person you want as your leader of your club or civic organization?
Oh, yes, by all means, Lucy.
Thank you, Charlie Brown. Well, who asked you? So that's 51, none of the above. Schroeder is right. I can feel myself being filled with a glow of self-awareness already. Oh, Violet! I'm conducting a survey and I'm wondering if you mind answering a few questions.
110. C. Poor. None of the above. And what do you plan to do about the dent that you made in my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast the word of these surveys gets around. Oh, Linus, I'm so happy to see you, my nice little baby brother. And I'm conducting a survey and I'm wondering if you mind answering a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
On a scale from 0 to 100, using 0 to 50 is average, 75 is above average, and 90 is exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, but that is the answer.
Linus, answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know very well if I give you any sort of honest answer to that question, that you're gonna slug them in.
Linus, a survey that is not built upon honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. Would I be spending my time to conduct this survey if I didn't expect a total candle on all the responses? I promise not to slug you. Now, what would you give me as your crabbiness rating?
95?
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Ugh. So let's see, that's 51, none of the above. You just add these two columns here, and that gives us our answer. Schroeder was right. I am a crabby person. I'm a super crabby person, and everyone knows it. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment everywhere I go. How do I have any friends, or even associates? It's a wonder anyone will still talk to me at all. Don't talk to me, Linus! I don't deserve to be spoken to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, Linus. I'm no good. I'm no good.
That's not true, Lucy.
Name one reason why I should still go on living on this planet.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you. Every now and then, I say the right thing.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, a withering hollow shell of a dog. And there's just my supper dish, empty. But that's all right. He'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember. And he'll rush out here to the dog hospital. It will be too late. There will be nothing left but the dried carcass of a former friend who used to love to run and play so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleached bones of...
Hey, Snoopy! Are you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute with your supper.
Supper time? Supper time? Behold the newborn dead, which is my fourth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon, moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Okay, there's no need for a big production. Just get off your doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time. Bam doo-da, bam day, supper time. Bring on the dog food, bring on the bone.
Good grief! Why can't you just eat your supper calmly and collectively like any other normal dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion?
Man's best friend.
Supper, 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 supper.
I believe that is a star, but it could be a planet, or maybe even a satellite.
You know, it could be a satellite. I wonder.
We're never going to find out if we just sit here.
Where are you going?
Go over here to get a closer look.
I like to sit up here after supper time and hear the sounds of the night, but something's missing. In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy.
That little redheaded girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human! It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness. Learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time.
Playing the drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand.
Happiness is two kinds of ice cream.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Setting it free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then. And happiness is coming home again. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister. Sharing a sandwich. Getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with you. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.